Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Good News Corner. Bobby Wilson here. Love to you there. God sees you and he is concerned. Trust in the Lord and lean not to your own understanding. I'd like to share with you, willing to seek him. The story of David and Bathsheba is one of the most notorious accounts of King David's life, 2 Samuel 11 and 12. After choosing to forgo battle with his troops and lounging about lazily in his palace, the king sees a beautiful woman bathing from his roof. What follows is adultery, conspiracy, and ultimately murder. When David is confronted by Nathan, the prophet, he admits his sin. It's in this darkness that he experiences anguish, Psalms 51. Which then brings us to the joy of Psalms 32. Here, David rejoices in the mercy the Lord has shown him. After describing the benefits of forgiveness and confession, the point of view takes a meaningful turn in verse 8 with Yahweh becoming the speaker. He says, I will instruct you and show you the way to go. With my eye on you, I will give you counsel. The significance of that shift is no accident. David put this story in motion by not seeking God's instruction, teaching, or counsel. Instead, he listened to his own desires. He wanted to control his life, and in a sense, God let him. The results speak for themselves. Now, after repentance and forgiveness, David's soul has regained fellowship with the Lord. And in verse 8, God is telling us a benefit of that fellowship. His loving guidance, not distant or generic, but tailored to every detail of who you are and where you've been. When we're in right fellowship or relationship with God, he won't hide his way from us. When we don't know which way to go, he will instruct us. When we don't see how we can carry out what he's called us to, he will teach us. When we need someone in our corner, he will counsel us. The question is whether we're willing to seek him. The main message of the book of Hebrews is to encourage Jewish Christians and to you and I to remain faithful to Jesus Christ and the new covenant. Even in the face of persecution, the book emphasizes that Jesus is superior to all others and that his sacrifice on the cross made it possible for people to approach God directly. Key points: Jesus' superiority. The book of Hebrews shows that Jesus is superior to angels, Moses, and the Mosaic law. Jesus' sacrifice, death on the cross, was a once-for-all sacrifice that made the Old Testament sacrificial system obsolete. Atonement. Jesus' sacrifice restored the relationship between God and humans that was broken by sin. Faithfulness. The book of Hebrews encouraged readers to remain faithful to God even when faced with persecution. Endurance. The book of Hebrews encouraged readers to endure and persevere, looking to Christ as an example. Thank you for joining me on the Good News Corner. Bobby Wilson here. Love to you there. It's my joy and my pleasure to share with you the gospel of Jesus Christ, the good news of his death, burial, and resurrection. Jesus' resurrection is or was our reconciliation back to the Father. Now, through Jesus, we have access to God, full and complete. The Lord bless you. The Lord keep you. The Lord make his face to shine upon you and be gracious to you. The Lord make his face, his countenance to shine upon you and give you peace.